Okay, Nathan. I'm Chaplain Gypsy Robert, Houston area director of the Oath Keepers. I'm going to be walking this walk with you today. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what you're trying to accomplish?
Well, I'm founder of Come and Take It Alvin chapter.
Okay.
And what we want to push for is open carry of handguns. And the only way that we can start that process is to openly carry our rifles.
Well, so you're saying that we're going to open carry our rifles today. We've done it as a group now, and it's been successfully done twice as a group.
Two walks so far.
Two walks so far. Okay, today we're going to do it solo while I film it so we can see what kind of reaction we're going to get out of the police department and out of the regular citizens, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's going to be the first time anybody's solo walked in Alvin as far as I know.
It will be the first time anybody's attempted a solo walk in Alvin. So here we go. Here we are with Nathan. He's picking up his long gun right now. Now, Nathan, you're going to have that strapped across your back, correct?
Yes, sir.
That way it doesn't appear in...
I usually carry it on my chest, but today, since I'm by myself, I'm going to keep it on my back.
Okay, now are you going to carry it loaded or unloaded?
It is loaded with not one in the chamber.
Okay.
But, and I do got a straw. I'll show you here in just a second.
Of course, we've been on Raging Elephant Radio now. We've kind of broadcasted out on Raging Elephant Radio, but a lot of our public doesn't listen to Raging Elephant Radio yet.
There's the straw.
But we do have a straw in the chamber,
this
so
is the
they
way
can.
I normally carry my weapon, but today I'm going to carry it on my back. I can keep this pad up where I want it. Straw still facing out?
All facing out. Straw's facing fine. If you notice, he's got it strapped across his back. He is appearing non-threatening to anybody as he's walking or as he gets ready to walk.
We're going to head out to this sidewalk over here. I don't want to freak anybody out at Family Dollar right now. But when we do our walks, normally we walk straight that way. Sometimes we'll get a picture in front of the DPS right here. Never had any problems. We go all the way down to the Walgreens. We turn around and we come back all the way to the library and then come back here. Never had any interaction with police officers except for the last walk. The patrol sergeant showed up at the end of the walk, just waved at us and drove off.
Okay.
But that was when we were in a large group.
Okay, we're halfway through town now. Haven't seen anybody yet.
No car honks, no nothing yet. We got the police station coming up. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to say right now.
Talk about what we were talking about a minute ago. You were going to repeat.
Oh, that sergeant that stopped us on our second walk, or just didn't stop us, but pulled up, said he got some 911 calls. He just wanted to make sure it was us.
Discussed that on the radio the other day. Being a smaller town, kind of get the feel of what could have happened here.
Yeah.
Most of our officers that I have talked to were 2A friendly. They believed in our Second Amendment rights. As I made a point on the radio the other day, it's a right that if you don't use, you're going to lose.
Absolutely. And half of these people out here don't even know if they have the right to carry the rifle if they want. Then they meet me or my group, and they talk to me. They see me at Subway. They're like, "Hey, you're that guy that I seen walking on Sunday?" I said, "Yeah." Spark up all kinds of conversations. Started this group, and before our first walk, we only had like 15 members, and the majority of them were already open carry members of another group. None of them were new. And after the first walk, over the next week, we got 50 plus members now.
Tell us about open. All right, as you can see, we made it almost to the other end of town. Fixing to walk right past the police department. Two police cars now past us. Just to give you an idea.
I waved at him. He looked at me. He didn't wave or nothing.
Yeah, he didn't look like he was too happy.
No.
Okay, we're going to get a glimpse right here. You can see this is the Alvin Police Department. We got to get a shot of Old Glory and the Texas flag in here.
Absolutely. Hey, when I came in here to talk to the chief to introduce myself and tell him who I was and what I'm doing, I noticed that there are no guns allowed signs on the doors, but I haven't tested it yet.
Well,
Little Caesars, yeah.
okay, we can cross.
We'll hit the other side.
All right. Since 2 police officers passed us, I'm pretty sure they know what we're doing and they see me filming, so
I don't think we're going to get any kind of negative.
That's what I'm talking about. Blow that horn! Blow that horn!
Well, we got some positive, what's it called, reinforcement?
Positive reaction from the public,
there you go.
giving us the thumbs up. I tried to get that on camera.
I like my town. There we go.
All right, here we go across the street at the back side of town. We're going to walk back uptown now.
I was just saying a minute ago that in my high school we had a gun range, an indoor gun range at my high school. I'm only 32 years old, so that's to tell you, it wasn't that long ago when I was in high school. But you used to be able to sign up for an elective for a gun safety course, and you could bring a rifle to school and go shoot in the gun range. And then it was only ROTC after that. I don't know too many students that actually took advantage of actually going and shooting the gun range unless they were ROTC. As far as I know, we still have that gun range in that high school. I've never heard of anybody else telling me of another school that had a gun range, and I thought that was pretty cool. When I share that with you. Tried or contacted. I haven't talked to any of these other businesses yet. I don't have as much, what's it called, will to test the waters yet. I'm still a little nervous and scared to be alone. And
Well, I'd say you're pretty well testing the waters today, wouldn't you?
yeah,
We're
no,
walking through the middle of town right after work.
This is the most I've done so far. You know, walking in a group, you feel that strength in numbers, but when you're by yourself, I mean, you're here with me, so it makes it a lot better. But I'm always scared that something might happen, and my number one concern is providing for my family. But
I wonder if
I'm teaching my kids a good lesson by fighting for my constitutional rights. You know,
about as bad now. We have brought that up on several times. Heidi and Doc Green Senior on R&R Radio has brought it up several times. The DPS is getting a little out of control.
Yeah,
with the erase.
DPS.
Go ahead.
The DPS at the Capitol, as far as I know, are the only ones out of control. I haven't come in any contact with any DPS away from the Capitol, but they are out of line out there. We got a big event they're planning on December 14th at what is it? The DPS headquarters, Region 7.
Yep, Region 7 in Austin.
Steps of the DPS. At the Alamo, we had over 1,200 people, and they're expecting even more to come to this one. Asking everybody that has a black powder pistol to show up, please.
Well, they're even asking everybody if you just want to throw a banana off in a holster after C.J. Grissom got arrested for a toy gun. Got arrested for a toy gun.
They didn't even look. They put him in handcuffs, and then they didn't even pull the weapon out of his holster. They just left it there and marched him into the Capitol in handcuffs.
Well, I do understand they got his jury selected today.
Yep.
I, for one, don't even think he should be going to a jury. I don't think he should have got past the grand jury.
No, most expensive misdemeanor trial in the history of the nation, I think.
Yeah, DPS is definitely pushing to see how far they can take it.
They don't want that lose. They don't want to lose.
And you've got Master Sergeant C.J. Grissom, retired out of the Marine Corps. I believe it was the Marine Corps, correct?
I think he's Army.
Army?
Yeah.
Okay, Master Sergeant C.J. Grissom out of the Army. He's also running for elected position, so y'all check him out. But yeah, today he had his jury selected for carrying a toy pistol on the Capitol grounds.
Oh, well, the jury selection is for the mistrial of the previous case. Yes.
Well,
I don't want to jaywalk. But
and we got DPS over here. we don't want to jaywalk across the street, go get his take on it. We better not push it.
I think that's eventually what they were trying to charge CJ with. He charges Trench so much, I think. I mean, I tried to follow it the best I could, but it's all coming from each other on Facebook. That's the only news I get from them guys out there. None of it's really in the papers. Not the truth. But they tried to charge him walking on the wrong side of the road, jaywalking, resisting arrest, all kinds of stuff, and it all got changed. And somebody made a joke on Facebook the other day when he got arrested with a toy gun that
how's it going?
That he got arrested for standing the wrong way on the steps. That's funny.
In the service?
Huh?
When I was in the service?
Yes, sir.
Oh, gotcha.
And it looks like I'm talking to a former veteran myself, Gunnery Sergeant.
Yeah,
Gunny, what is a...
Marine.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Gunny, this is
the
Nathan
service.
Ely. I'm Robert Jeplin, Robert Pointer. How are you? And today we're kind of walking through town, open carrying.
I saw everything in the movie when I was fighting. Hey, the city.
And he had a GoPro attached to the buttstock, and it hung just over his shoulder right here and face forward.
Yeah.
And I thought, that is a great idea. But I always carry mine on my chest, because if I ever need it, this is the worst position to have a rifle if you ever need it. Especially with a tight sling like this. You know, I hope I never do need it, but if I carry it on my chest, and I never need it, then so be it. And if I ever do need it, then I can just pull it up, you know, in the position.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I feel. I've got a single point carry and a single point sling that I use, and right down in front.
I got one that hangs underneath my armpit right here, but it's uncomfortable to go on these 3 or 4 mile walks that we do.
And just because I gotta get a plug in
RNG
for RNG guns.
Yeah, we need to
I don't know if you can read that or not.
The next group walk, we ought to get.
But RNG guns, right here in Alvin, Texas, that's the place to come and get your guns now. Because I guarantee you, you're looking for a good deal, you're gonna find a good deal, because his prices are marked as rock bottom prices. So, got to get that plug in for RNG.
He told me he'll beat Bass Pro Shop by $50 any day.
And as we see, we have made an uneventful walk through Alvin, Texas, carrying an AR-15, fully loaded. Nothing in the chamber, of course.
But the straw.
But the straw. Straw didn't want to come out. Right here in Alvin, Texas, guys. Come and take it, Alvin. I am the chaplain. Catch us on R&R Radio with the mighty Heidi Thies. Doc Green Sr. We will be talking about this walk tomorrow.